Hi, can you identify yourself by your true nature? Or are you doomed to judge yourself by your lifestyle, the money in your checking account, the kind of career you have, or any other sort of comparing? Hi, I'm Janet Kingsley, and women hire me to crush their excuses so that they can amplify their impact, boost their self confidence, and connect with their calling in fun and inspiring ways every time. We need to overcome those negative voices in our head sometimes so that we can connect with our true nature. And I know that your true nature is awesome and amazing. But we need to identify ourselves with the truth of who we are. And I'd like to share with you a story that's told by school children in Vienna. And it's about a small little oak tree in a forest surrounded by other trees that are not like this oak tree. And this tree says, I would be the happiest tree in the forest if I was just different, if I just had different leaves. Well, the tree fairy hears this little tree and decides to grant him 3 wishes. Well, his first wish is that he had leaves of red rose leaves. And then a deer came along and ate his leaves. So for his second wish, he thought, well, I wish I had shimmering leaves like glass. And then a strong wind came along and shattered all of his leaves. And finally he said, well, maybe I would love to have leaves of gold, golden leaves. And then a forester came along and picked off all of his leaves. And finally, this little tree said, I could be the happiest tree in the forest if I just was how I was meant to be. And that's us sometimes, isn't it? We judge by appearance. Right now, we are in the middle of a pandemic. And I have not talked about or written about, my feelings or anything because there's just a lot already out there. And I don't know about you, but I get emails, dozens and dozens every single day by everyone who I've ever given my email address to. And they want to update me every day. But anyway, barring that, let me say that, this pandemic, it's contagious, very contagious. But you know what else is contagious? Our attitude could be contagious. Our joy could be contagious. Our possibility thinking could be contagious. Our compassion, our collaboration, our helping our neighbors, our families, and our friends. This can all be contagious just as easily, not only as the disease, of course that's contagious, but just as easily as any fear-based thinking, as any doom and gloom thinking, as blame thinking, as the economy dips and we find ourselves feeling a lot of anxiety and we don't know what the future holds and all of that stuff. You've seen it happen and maybe it's happened to you. That once you hear that and then somebody else goes on top of it and on top of it and on top of it, and pretty soon we're bombarded with doom and gloom ideas and thinking, and it's hard to get away from that. But how easy it is. This time is asking us to pivot, not be thinking same old, same old. It's not business as usual. Not only is it not external business as usual, but it cannot be internal business as usual either. We need to be a contagion for good. We need to be a contagion for hope. We need to be a contagion for resiliency, for possibility thinking, for hopefulness. We need to be a contagion for restoring our soul, for elevating consciousness on planet Earth. I know that my spiritual practice has increased tremendously because I find myself in turning inward, connecting with that divine presence within, connecting to my true self many, many, many times per day. finding myself meditating, um, doing extra exercises in appreciation and gratitude. So we might find ourselves, they call it social distancing. It's really not social distancing, right? It's physical distancing. We're still socially connected. And I am in gratitude every day that we have the technology like Zoom, like YouTube, like FaceTime, that we could still stay connected to those we love. We could still be making an impact. We could still be following our dreams. We could still know that, yes, this is we're going to get through this. This is a temporary blip. I believe in us as humans, and I believe in you. If you'd like to comment, I'd love to hear from you. You know where the comment button is or section is below this video. And what I am doing for the next month is when you get something in the mail from me or you go to my website at www.janetkingsley.com, and I offer free strategy sessions, free Say Yes to Yourself strategy sessions. What I'm going to be offering, you could still have a free Say Yes to Yourself strategy session, but if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling isolated, you're feeling a sense of anxiety or angst, if you're feeling disconnected and disjointed, if you're having a hard time feeling hopeful or possibilities, I am a great prayer. I am. Ask people that know me. I really am. I'm offering from free 30-minute, I'm going to call them possibility calls. If you'd like to take advantage of one, just to talk, to pray together, this would be my gift. This is what I'm doing to help elevate as well the consciousness of the planet during this time. Because I do not want to be doomed to judging myself by conditions or my bank account or any other sort of comparing. I want to connect with the truth of who I am. And I'd love to help you do that as well. Till next time, you rock. So continue to rock on. Bye bye.